thank you dinner was held to honour the dedicated campaign volunteer team of Shehryar Ali at a special gathering organised by the Nassau County Republican Committee. The event was hosted under the leadership of Chairman Joseph G Cairo Jr. and took place on Other Day in Westbury, New York. Party leaders, campaign supporters and community members attended the evening to recognise the hard work and commitment of volunteers who played a key role during the campaign. Speakers at the dinner praised the volunteer team for their tireless efforts, grassroots engagement and strong organisational support throughout the campaign period. The gathering provided an opportunity for unity, appreciation and reflection on the collective achievements of the campaign. Attendees expressed optimism for continued political engagement and community involvement moving forward. Please watch this exclusive report by Dunya International and Global TV USA.
Good evening, good evening. I want to begin, as I always do, in the name of God. I want to thank God for all the blessings that He's given me, and I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here standing in front of all of you today. So look, the election wasn't the outcome that we wanted, but I still wanted to do this. I wanted to do a thank you party for all my campaign volunteers because it's not about the individual. And one thing I learned in politics, I used to wrestle in high school. I'll use that as an analogy. So when you wrestle, you have one team versus another team, but then you have the individual wrestlers. So those individual wrestles, they wrestle, you win, you get points, but it's not about the individual, you want the team to win. If the individual wins, that doesn't do anything. The team lost. So that's what politics is about. That's what this Nassau County Republican Party is about. It's about the team, right? And I'm very happy with the amount of votes that we got. With your hard work, we got close to 7,000 votes. But those weren't 7,000 votes that were just for me. Those were 7,000 votes for our great County Executive, Bruce Blakeman. Those were 7,000 votes for our great Town of Hempstead Supervisor, John Ferretti, right? Those were votes that went to our Councilwoman, Laura Ryder. These people who are very, very instrumental, very, very important, and are a part of the Nassau County Republican team. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you in this room. I'm sorry I'm going to be a little long with my thank yous, but it's important. There's some individuals that I want to single out for all the great work that they've done. So I want to start off by thanking my parents, especially my dad, all the amazing work. All the amazing work he does in the community. You know, a lot of people don't know, he spent 20 years in this party building bridges, working with the chairman, working with elected officials to try to do good for our community. So I'm happy to be following his footsteps, his lead. I want to thank my wife, Hina. Hina went above and beyond, with the kids, me not being home, and she did a lot, and I'm very, very grateful for everything that she did. I want to thank Johnny DeGrace and the entire Valley Stream team. Thank you for everything that you did in Valley Stream. I want to thank Brian Curran and the Lynbrook team. Thank you for everything that you guys did in Lynbrook. I was new to that community, and you guys welcomed me with open arms, and you went above and beyond, so I'm truly grateful. Thank you. I want to thank Mayor Tim Sullivan and everything that you did for me in Melbourne. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank my brother, Hamza. Thank you for everything that you do. Dr. Bobby Colodi in the back, thank you. Thank you for your support. And one person in particular, we got to know each other. We met in May, but this guy, I feel like I've known him for the last 20 years. He's become my brother, and that's the chief of the Valley Stream Fire Department, Anthony Capone. Anthony, thank you for everything that you did, man. I really, really appreciate it. And then I want to thank all the organizations. There were a lot of people that made this happen, and that's why each and every one of you are in this room. I want to thank the media, the South Asian media, for your coverage throughout the campaign. Thank you. And all the volunteers who put in countless hours, and each and every one of you in this room. But there's one man who I can't thank enough, and that is the chairman of this great Nassau County Republican Committee, Chairman Joe Cairo. 4 years ago, this man gave me an opportunity. I was new to this party, even though my dad's been involved for a very, very long time. Look, I was just a young kid from Elmont, who was never involved politically, but the chairman gave me an opportunity. And there are a lot of people who want these seats. There are a lot of people who want to be a candidate. It's very, very competitive. But he took a chance on me. And he supported me 3 years ago. He went above and beyond. And this election, I can't tell you how much he did in terms of financially, working with the clubs, providing me with individuals with the support. And I can call him at night. I can call him early in the morning. He'll always pick up my call. And a lot of people don't know this. He also helps me a lot at a personal level. Being a candidate is very, very difficult. A lot of issues pop up with your business. A lot of issues pop up with your family. And he's a shoulder that I was always able to rely on. So, Chairman, thank you for everything you did for me. Thank you for everything that you do for this party. And I would ask if you can please say a few words. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. And first of all, thanks to each and every one of you, because all of you in many different ways contributed to a great effort. We had a great effort this year. It's a very difficult district, but this is a fine young man here, and he did a great job, represented the party well and the community well. And I want to thank him and congratulate him on his effort. And politics, it's a strange business. You never know what the next day is going to bring. You never know in life what tomorrow brings. And so this is only a stumbling block. It's not the end. It's far from the end. They say the true test of a man is not whether you win or lose, but when you get knocked down, if you get up off the ground. That's certainly what this young man has done. I want to pay special tribute to his family. The old man and I go back many, many years, longer than probably 90% of the people in the room. And a special thanks. It's not easy when you're a candidate, being out every night. And again, Shehryar, congratulations.
Thank you, Chairman.
Great job done.
Thank you.
Ina, thank you.
Thank
Manny.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Councilwoman Laura Ryder.
I stopped in at home from my day job to run in and just check on my family. And I was running out to come here, and I said to my husband, Mike, who is good friends with your dad, Manny, and you, Ali. And I said, what a classy guy. Ali is the epitome of class, because who loses, who doesn't win, I should say, but takes the time to thank everybody and put this together? Not many people. In fact, my experience, I don't know anybody. This is the first time. But I've known Ali for a few years. I've known his father for longer, but I got to know Ali when he ran first time. And this election, because we both shared Limbrook, we worked together pretty closely. And he can put his head down every night and say to himself, I worked as hard as I possibly could. He left no stone unturned. I have never seen a candidate work as hard as I've seen Ali. Morning, noon, and night. Even on election day, 6 o'clock, the two of us were at the Limbrook train station, getting that one last push. And when Brian made the call, let's do it, he didn't hesitate. He left Valley Stream, ran to Limbrook, and then was going back to Valley Stream. But this is the type of man that we want on our side. This is the type of man that we want on our team. I know your future is so bright, Ali. Not only are you an incredibly hard worker, but a wonderful person, and your wife and your children and your whole family. And you should be so proud of the job that you did. I am proud to call you my friend, Ali.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have met so many new friends in the last 4 years due to Ali's race. I got to become very, very close to his dad, and I can honestly say Shehryar is my second son, and I mean that with all sincerity, okay? That's, Chairman said it all. You know, you take some lumps in this business, you just got to get up, dust yourself off, and other things will happen. Good things will happen. But the thing that is most important are the friendships that you make. So, Shahryar, I am so proud of you, and you've done such a great job with your wife, your dad, your whole family. So, all the best, and you're going to be a star. You are a star.
Thank you, John.
I've had, I believe the last count was 7 elections between mayor and state assembly. And I have to tell you, I have never wanted to win an election more than I wanted to win Sherry Ali's race. And you want to know why? Because I never met a person who worked harder for it and connected with every single person that he met. It was astounding. I mean, we used to get mad at him because he would talk too long to people. Dean Skelos used to have a rule. Everybody from Rockville Center would know. First time I walked with him, he said, "You got 10 seconds up on that stoop with the person. If you violate that, I'm never walking with you again." Ali violated that in the first house that we hit. But he connected with every single person, and every single person liked him and respected him. So on behalf of the Lynbrook community and the Lynbrook Republican Club, I want to thank all of you for everything that you did for this man, but more importantly, I want to thank his wife and Shahryar for putting up a fantastic race. And like I said, wish you
I think you said it best, and that win, lose, or draw, look at the crowd that you've assembled here, and these are family and friends, and that's what matters to me in this business, and I know that's what matters to you and your family, so look at the success around you. Congratulations, job well done, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
I really wasn't prepared to say much, but just like Chairman Don DeGrace and everybody else said prior to me, the relationships and the bridges that we built from this campaign were truly second to none. I truly look at all of you in this room as family. You've invited me into your homes, your places of business, and the connections that we made, I know we're going to last us a lifetime. It's upsetting because I know there was no better person for the job than Ali. His accomplishments, his education, his career, everything that he does, he's done stuff for all of us in so many different ways. But again, the most important thing that I took away from this entire election was the relationship that we all built together. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. I love all of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. So thank you all.
Thank you.
No one can say anything else how proud they are on you and your family. All I'm going to say, what I learned from great President of the United States, former late President Reagan. Myself and Rudy Giuliani went to see him while he was a president. And Rudy lost the election. And we went to see the president. The great advice he given, Rudy was down, upset, hard work he did, and the president said, "Rudy, I used to be a Democrat. I became a Republican. I lost 3 times before I became a governor, and then look, today I'm the president."
Thank you very much for coming tonight. It's very, very cold weather. I really appreciate Ali announced everyone, elected officials. I'd like to thank you, Chairman Joe Cairo. I have a small introductions. 23 years ago, one of my good friends introduced me to Chairman. And since that time, he treated me like son. And all the time, anything, day and night, I text him, he replied right away. The first people offer me today from the Suffolk County, they say we want to hold the big event for Bruce Blakeman for his election coming. I really appreciate Ijaz Bhai for all your support. Today I have so many questions asked me, my medias, what is the Shahryar future now? I think the chairman have some commitment, he left, but our leadership is here, John DeGrees, you can ask him the question. And Ali future, like chairman says, bright, whatever the Republican Party need him. He's right there, but we never gonna leave you alone. We always with you in Valley Stream, Elmar, Lynbrook, anywhere. But we I'm serving with the county executive. My son is there. All the other elected officials, and our leaderships. So thank you so much for here tonight.